I think I overdosed on E3. Let's do this.
Yeah, I just took off my energy patch. I've been
Dude,
fired up all. Oh, Notter's got his energy patch.
Dude,
I will tell you what, that has become one of my new favorite products. I've been crushing my workouts, my mountain bike rides with that patch. It's really noticeable. Like you just have more energy, you feel better, you're faster, stronger. It's awesome. What's up, everybody? Welcome to our live Live Good Opportunity webinar for Thursday afternoon. My name is Ben Glinsky, founder and CEO of Live Good. I've got my three co-founders on with me this afternoon, wherever you are. I'll let them say hello and we will jump right in. We've got our Director of Field Development, Nader Kazan.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Thursday Zoom.
Our Director of Product Education, there we go, Lisa Goodkin.
I'll say hi for her, Ben. She's on, but I don't think there's any sound yet. So, hey, there she is.
Okay, I'm having technical difficulties with my computer, so I am on with my phone. But hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Awesome. And we've got our Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Awesome. So welcome aboard. As you've probably heard, Live Good is officially the fastest growing company in the entire nutritional supplement industry, as well as the entire network marketing industry. We launched just about 2.5 years ago, growing to almost 2 million members around the world, helping people save money on the highest quality nutritional supplements on the planet with full transparency. Get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. And because of that, highest quality, lowest price. Like that's our whole entire story. Once you see that, you really can't unsee it. And that's why we've been able to grow so fast and really are just getting started. So if you're taking a look at Live Good for the very first time, you really could not have picked a better time, get my camera right, to get involved in a company than right now with what we're doing. We're about, with the major, massive momentum that we've had over the last 2.5 years, continuing to be the fastest growing company each and every week, each and every month, each and every year. We are about to take it to a whole nother level. So again, you really couldn't have picked a better time to join what we're doing right now. And for those of you who joined this week, welcome aboard. Another huge week. Over 1,200 new members joined yesterday alone. I think we're almost at that number today already, and it's only halfway through the day. Lots of exciting things happening. With that, we usually start with a story, so I'll make it quick today. So Nader and I have been in the network marketing industry for the past, myself 25 years, Nader about 35 years. And about 6 years ago, I decided I didn't want to be part of it anymore. I walked away morally and ethically, didn't feel good, saw all these companies really hurting people more than they're helping people, people losing money, which I didn't like. We hear this term, this idea, this theory of residual income, being able to build a team, build a company for a few months, maybe a few years, and be able to reap the rewards month after month, year after year. Just didn't see that happening, didn't feel good about promoting it anymore. And so even though I met some amazing people through this industry, had a very successful company at the time, I merged it into another company, made sure my people were taken care of, and I was done. And at the same time, Nader and I have had this idea, this concept of Live Good. We know, we've brought a ton of products to market. We've run some of the biggest companies in the network marketing industry. We've worked with and consulted with a lot of the top leaders and companies in the industry as well. So we're able to see the numbers, know how to do everything, have the contacts, and we talked about it. We're like, what if we can bring people the highest quality products on the planet, help them actually get healthy, be able to afford it, not have to compromise, meaning when it comes to paying your cell phone bill, are you going to buy your weight loss pills this month just to stay qualified in a company that you're not making money with? Or are you going to pay your cell phone bill? And we know what people's decision is going to be. And that's why the average person in the network marketing industry only stays in a company for 2.8 months, because once things get tight, once they're not making money, it just is a revolving door. And that's, another thing I really didn't like. And so we wanted to fix that. And so over the last few years, I continue to watch the industry get worse instead of better. Nader would always remind me, we've got to do this. We've got to do this. We've got to fix this broken business model. We've got to help people. We've got to save this industry. And we've had a lot of conversations about it. And I totally agreed with them that someone needs to do it. But I told him it's not going to be me. I'm done. I'm happy. I've moved on. I don't want to be part of the network marketing industry anymore. And that was that. And again, I just continue to watch the industry kind of get greedier, get worse. Numbers continue to decline. The industry, or the economy rather, continued to change. And people's buying habits started to really change. And that has accelerated in a very big way over the last few years specifically, where people are moving away from expensive, overpriced things more towards affordability and value. And a lot of that is just due to all the access that we have to information to compare prices. Back 15, 20 years ago, the internet wasn't what it is now. And you tell people, hey, this is the highest quality product. It's got all these magic ingredients. You need to get it. You need to get it. It's going to cure all your diseases and fix your whole body and all this stuff. And people would believe it. And that's what kind of drove and fueled and powered the network marketing industry. But now with all this information and people actually being held accountable for what they say, because you could fact check anything with ChatGPT or Google or whatever. People know that, hey, you better have the best product out there, or people are going to figure out that it's not. And that's what's happening in the world right now. And it's not only that lack of transparency that continues to exist, not only in the network marketing industry, not only in the nutritional supplement industry, but a lot of places. And that's, I think, people are waking up to that as well. But at the same time, the price point. And that's one of the first things that people look for is, okay, if this product costs $69, is it really worth $69? Can I get something similar for a better price on Amazon or on somewhere else? And so that's the first thing they do. They look on Amazon. They're like, all right, this is a weight loss pill. It's got this ingredient, this ingredient, this ingredient. Let's see what's out there. And then more often than not, they can find something very similar, if not better, for about half the price. And now with Live Good, they can find the highest quality product with full transparency, full documentation, full third-party testing results, toxicity tests, heavy metal testing, all of that stuff at a price about a third to a quarter of what these other companies are charging. And so that transparency, highest quality, lowest price, and because we don't mark up our products to be able to pay out big commissions in a compensation plan, which is why all these other companies even exist, is to sell overpriced products to pay a few people at the top of comp plan. That's why we're growing as fast as we are. So that said, 2.5 years ago, after watching all of this and seeing what was happening, I agreed with Nodder. All right, let's do this. It's time to make it happen. Time to fix this broken business model. Time to actually help people in the network marketing industry primarily get healthy and stay healthy with the highest quality supplements on the planet at the lowest prices anywhere. And number two, be able to generate some extra income in their spare time from home. And when you look at the network marketing industry, you look at the percentage of people who are actually having success. And by having success, I'm not talking about making $5,000 or $10,000 a month. I mean, that's like less than 1% of people. I'm talking about just making enough to pay their auto ship. And that's less than 2 or 3% of people in the entire network marketing industry. We've got over 30% of our affiliates are in profit every single month, over 10 times the average in the network marketing industry. And that doesn't even count how many people are saving money with our supplements every single month, meaning that 30% is probably closer to 100% because most people are saving way more than they're spending each month on these amazing products that are really changing lives. We're going to talk about them here in a second, but I'm going to turn it over to my good friend, our director of field development, Nodder Kazan, to talk a little bit more about why we're growing so fast, but more importantly, where we're going. Because what we've done so far is awesome. Never been done in the history of the network marketing industry or nutritional supplement industry. Broken every record that has ever been set. I mean, not just broken, but absolutely shattered. And we are about to take it to a whole nother level. I mean, what we've done so far is huge. Again, never been done. And it's peanuts compared to where we're going over the next 2 to 3 years. So again, timing. It's all about timing. You guys are at the right place at the right time. And for those of you guys who don't know Nodder, I mean, this guy is a legend in the network marketing industry. He's built a lot of teams himself, moved into business ownership, consulting, business development, all that stuff. And that's awesome. I mean, when it comes to network marketing, when it comes to business, the guy knows what he's talking about. He's done it. He's been there and performed and executed and had a lot of success. But what we love and the reason that we're such good friends and that we're partners in this program is because, I mean, this guy is all about helping the little guy. And that is exactly what this business was created to do. We didn't create this business to help, the 1% of people who are going to make money in any company. We created it for the 99% of people who are struggling out there in the network marketing industry, who are losing money every month and not being able to have the success that they really deserve to have. And so, Nader is all about helping the little guy, and the guy answers his phone, he responds to emails, he's on like 10 Zooms a day with teams all over the world, helping people build, and he loves every minute of it, loves seeing the little guy win, as do I, and just another reason we're growing as fast as we are. So with that, our Director of Field Development, Nader Kazan, what do you got?
Ben, my brother Ben, thank you, Ben, for the kind words, man. You made my day, and I'm just so thankful for you personally. I'm just gonna give it about 30 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, I was the luckiest guy on the planet 25 years ago when my wife Melissa and I were looking for a side hustle, and like I said, just to make some money on the side. We were just about to have our daughter, and I got lucky to sign up Ben Glinsky in an opportunity. I've never seen a guy work so hard, do exactly what he was told to do, stay passionate, stay happy, always smiling, and just loving on people. And, of course, we saw what's going on. He's built some of the biggest organizations as his distributor. I'm so thankful. He says nice things about me, but I'm just the luckiest guy on the planet to sign this guy up. And yes, we became very dear friends, our families and all that, but seeing a guy working so hard, building some of the biggest organizations as a distributor on the battlefield, and then moving up to the consultant ownership, running back offices, dealing with consultants, manufacturers, so on and so forth. And for him to walk away from an industry that blessed literally millions of people, because he did try to change that, move that needle a little bit, to increase that 1% of people that make barely enough money to cover their auto ship. So for him to leave that industry, did it break my heart? Yes, but that wasn't the point. It makes so much sense. And yeah, I kept bugging him, but I don't want to take any credit for this. It's all about timing. Ben Glinsky knows about timing. When he was in California, a surfer boy, he knew exactly how to find the perfect surf. It's all about timing. So Ben, I want to thank you, brother, for coming back to the world of network marketing, to the world of supplementation, among with 2 million other people. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just the tip of the iceberg. So I'm so thankful for Ben, Lisa, and Ryan to allow us to share the most advanced nutritional products on earth, made by the best ingredients at cost. So thank you, my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nader Kazan, Director of Field Development, Live Good, live down here in Southern California with my amazing wife, Melissa, and our 5 children. And yes, Ben is absolutely right again. It's all about timing. Just like in real estate, it's all about location. In the world of business, all about timing. Let's see what's happening in our world. Ben said a couple of amazing things just a few minutes ago. Yes, years and years ago, people were willing to pay $100 for a product that was made for 10. But as people became wiser shoppers, what happened to our planet about 5 years ago? Everybody got locked down. And one of the things that did, on top of letting people know supplementation is so important and so easy to start their healthy journey, is made people wiser shoppers, made people, how am I going to say it? Equipped the consumers. It equipped the consumers the same way the internet is. Like when Ben and I started doing network marketing 25 years ago, there was no internet. We couldn't get on the internet and double check on a quality of a product. Nowadays, people can. Nowadays, there are government agencies, ladies and gentlemen, in America, and I don't want to get political, that are out there cutting costs, cutting waste. And that's what's going on over here. The world is going efficient. That's what Live Good is all about. Let's look at what's happening in our marketplace. You got amazing companies like Nordstrom, Fifth Sack, they're all going out of business or shrinking. Then you got Costco, a club membership. You got Amazon. 220 million people, ladies and gentlemen, are paying Amazon, what is it, $12.95 a month? So if you overpay for some green that I'm sure Ben has sitting over there that was made for probably $7, you pay Amazon $75 for it, you get free shipping out of it. There is another company out there that you all heard of in the United States of America, Costco. Ben brought it up. Costco has 110 million people that are willingly paying Costco $11.95 a month. So if you want to buy milk and save money, guess what? You got to buy 2 gallons. If you want to buy ketchup and save money, like Ben said in one of our first Zooms, you got to buy 2 pounds of ketchup. The people's buying habits shifting. That's what it's all about. People became wiser, and that's why you see the traditional network marketing companies on the planet, and we're not here to badmouth them, especially the publicly traded ones that have to show their earnings, or in this case nowadays the lack of their earnings to their investors, you see those companies are tanking. Then you see Costco exploding. You see Walmart, Target going club membership. That's the revolution of commerce, ladies and gentlemen, because the days of overpaying for nutritional products, so maybe one or two people on top of some compensation plan will get paid over. It will get paid on it is over. Back to you, brother.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing it every day. And you look at, the publicly traded network marketing companies, you see their numbers absolutely just dropping. I mean, down over 50% just for this year alone, after having dropped about the same last year. So companies are struggling. And it's really interesting that, there's that model that doesn't work, overpricing product to pay out some people in a compensation plan when people are looking for value. It's surprising that companies are still doing that. And expecting a different result. I don't know. But anyway, so that's what's happening in the economy. That's what's happening in the world. And it's not because of Live Good. I mean, we're just recognizing these trends, recognizing what's happening in the economy, recognizing how the consumer is spending their money, recognizing that the dollar's not going as far today as it was a few years ago, recognizing that people want to save money, and giving them the highest quality products at the lowest prices every single day. Value. And that is what people want. And when you do the right thing, you give people value, you give them full transparency. You don't just say, I mean, I can't tell you how many companies out there I see claim third-party testing, and you ask to see those third-party tests, and they're like, oh, we don't show those. It's like, what is the point of saying you're third-party tested if you're not going to show the results of those tests? That's a little shady, don't you think? Like, what are you hiding? If you don't want to show the results of the test, one of two things: either you didn't really do the test, which is probably the case, or number two, the test showed something that you don't want people to see, right? And that's why you don't have to ask us to see those tests. You don't have to ask us to see the certificates of analysis, the heavy metals test, the toxicity test. We publish them right on our website. Go to the bottom of our website, click on certificates of analysis. All of that information is right there, proudly available, so you guys can see it. You're going to hear from our director of product development, the guy that formulates all of these products, here in a minute. And one thing you're going to learn is that not only do we use the highest quality, cleanest, purest, premium supplements on the planet, but because of the way that we test every single ingredient as it comes into the manufacturing facility before it even gets formulated into the product, before it even gets manufactured with that product. And then we test the finished product at the end. So we've actually had instances where we test an ingredient when it comes into the warehouse and it failed the test. It showed toxins, or it showed heavy metals, or it showed something that was not pure, not clean, and we sent it back. We're like, we cannot use this stuff. Most companies don't do those tests, which means they're going to use that ingredient regardless. Dr. Ryan did a video the other day about standardized extracts, meaning every ingredient is the same each time. In other words, it's got the same benefit, because a lot of times if you get a different ingredient from a different farm, a different source, or it's a different time of year even, sometimes you're going to get one with more nutrients, sometimes you're going to get one with less nutrients, sometimes you're going to get one with more toxins, sometimes you're going to get one with less toxins. All of our ingredients are standardized extracts, meaning you are getting the same highest quality, purest, premium ingredients and products every single time. And again, we test the ingredient as it comes in, we test the finished batch as it goes, before it goes out, to make, and we've actually had a batch that failed after it was made, threw it all out, started from scratch. We are not going to sell any products that are not the highest quality, because we use these products, and Dr. Ryan formulates these products to use these products. And that's a very powerful thing. I want you guys to think about this, because most brands out there, most companies in the supplement space, all the products you see on Amazon, all the products you see at the grocery store, at the pharmacy, you don't know who's behind those companies. You don't know who formulated those products. You don't know if the guy that made that product would even dare to put that product in his own body. Dr. Ryan, who makes these products, uses every single one of these products. He is not going to put anything in any one of our highest quality products that is not healthy or that is harmful to anyone, especially himself. And so again, that's just what we do. So let me show you a couple of products real quick, and then I'm going to turn it over to our awesome product team. But this is something so basic, so simple, so fundamental that everybody should absolutely be taking every single day. This is our Ultra Magnesium Complex. Magnesium is a mineral that literally plays a role in every single thing our bodies do. If something is not working in your body, there's a very good chance it's because you're not getting enough magnesium. If you have headaches, if you have migraines, cramps, digestive issues, sleep issues, over 300 chemical reactions depend on magnesium to function correctly. And most of us are not getting enough in our daily diet. It's something that we all need to be taking every single day, but most high quality magnesium supplements are 30 or 40 bucks. People don't want to spend that. Most low quality ones are still probably about 20 bucks. This is the highest quality, cleanest, purest, highest form of magnesium on the market. $8.95 for members of Live Good. Less than 30 cents a day. $8.95 with a full 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. There is literally no risk. Take this for 60 days. If you don't feel better, if stuff that wasn't working doesn't stop work or doesn't start working, send back the empty bottle. We don't want to take your money if you're not getting results with any of our life-changing products. And that's just one. Here's a couple more real quick. Our multivitamin, highest quality on the planet. Don't spend 30 or 40 bucks on a high quality multivitamin. Bridge those nutritional gaps, something everyone needs because none of us are getting everything we need out of our daily diets. $9.95. Last but not least, for right now, because you're going to hear about a few more, is our vitamin D3 with K2. I mean, every doctor, every dermatologist is telling us we need vitamin D. We need to protect that immune system, protect our bones, even protect our brain. And most of us, even with the sun, even in the summertime, are not getting enough vitamin D out of our daily diets. This is such an important vitamin, such an important supplement. $8.50. You can get all three of these. We call this our daily essentials pack. Our magnesium, multivitamin, and vitamin D for $27 as a member of Live Good. $27 for three products, not each, all three, 27 bucks, less than $1 a day. Our daily essentials pack. In most companies, you can't find one product for that price. Here you get three of the most powerful products that everybody should be taking on a daily basis. And that's just the beginning, because there's really no one single product that can cure everything that a lot of people try to pretend there is. And we're going to talk about a few more here real quick or in a minute, but that's a great start. Our daily essentials pack, $27, three of the most essential products that you should be taking every single day for less than $1 a day with a full 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. There's a reason we're the fastest growing company in the world when it comes to supplements and network marketing. Highest quality, lowest price. We don't mark up our products. We pay out everything on the membership side. And we've got more people making money than any other company out there. Things are working. All right, let's go out to our awesome director of product education, Lisa Goodkin. And as I talked about, I mean, when it comes to the people behind the products, you want to know that, number one, they're using the product. That I think that is super important, but something that most people don't even think about. But number two, that they're actually healthy. I mean, you look at a lot of people behind network marketing companies, you look at doctors even, and 40% of doctors are overweight or obese. Or telling us how to be healthy. And then you look at Lisa, you look at Dr. Ryan, and they're just, poster children, perfect examples of what health, wellness, fitness, supplementation should look like. They practice it, they teach it, they do what they're talking about. They're not just trying to sell an overpriced product to make money. They're genuinely trying to help all of us get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. And Lisa is all about helping you guys understand what little changes you can make, whether it's using these supplements or not. I mean, even if it's just a simple change in your diet, a little exercise routine, whatever it may be, she wants to help you guys understand that and help you get a little bit more healthy, or even a ton more healthy. I mean, she's helped a lot of people completely turn their life around when it comes to health, wellness, fitness, and extend their health span, as she likes to talk about. So with that, our director of product education, Lisa Goodkin.
Awesome. Thank you, Ben. Oh gosh, yes, it's so true. And I love helping people, and I love seeing the results when they can really benefit their health and turn their life around. My mother-in-law just was over here about 30 minutes ago. And, she's made some, extra health changes. I don't know if some of you may have known, but she recently did have a minor stroke. But after doing all the testing and stuff, like she's actually doing really well. And I saw her today and I hadn't seen her in like a week. She has lost so much weight. And I just told her, I said, she looks amazing. Like her face looks clear. Her eyes look clear. I mean, like it almost looks like she's got like 10 pounds down. And it's just by making little small changes, guys. It's just by adding in certain supplements, increasing certain supplements, eating better, moving your body, being more intentional about taking care of yourself. So just this little bit of information that I can provide each and every one of you can have a significant difference in your life, and also in the life of your friends and family, because when you're healthier and happier, the people around you are also healthier and happier. So there's a lot of talk so far about the business. Yes, tapping into the supplements, but it's really like I know there's been what we've done with the network marketing industry has really, turned things upside down, changed things for the better. But really, what we're doing with the supplement industry has really never been done. The fact that we are offering the highest quality, lowest cost supplements. I mean,
Yes.
no company can afford to do it because of how they operate. It's really amazing because the biggest barrier to supplementation has always been cost. And I'm not talking about going to the grocery store and just grabbing the cheapest multivitamin, because that's not going to be high quality. So there's a difference here. We're not just low price, guys. It's highest quality at the lowest price. That's where we stand out. And obviously our transparency, as Ben was tapping into, and the education that we provide you. But the transparency is key because I do know many of you, and I've also had many affiliates reach out to me, wanting guidance on how to help others really understand that just going to Costco or going to your local drugstore and just buying the cheapest supplement is
Oh,
actually doing more harm than good.
no.
Sure, it might be, kind on your pocketbook, but there's ingredients in there that actually could be more harmful than beneficial, right? Whether it's added ingredients, whether it's cheap forms of vitamins put in there, or whether, like I've talked a lot about doses, whether if the dose isn't high enough to have a therapeutic benefit, you're just taking stuff that's not going to do anything. So you're not saving your pocketbook, right? You're wasting your money in that case, and that goes for many of those supplements. So it's really important when you make the commitment to take care of yourself and better your health span. You really need to take into consideration what you're putting into your body in forms of supplements. We all know what we put into our body with food really matters, right? That is no secret, right? If you eat healthy, right, it's going to do you better. But it's not the same things with supplements. It's not just like if you take a supplement, it's going to do you better, right? You have to be intentional about what you're taking, what's in it, and the purpose of it all. I'm going to give a few examples here. So many people are on. Do some type of energy drink, right? So, the canned ones are very popular. Celsius, I know, a handful of years ago, Monster was really big. It's still out there. Some people do still drink it, but whatever it is, many people that are physically active or just want some energy, right, do use some form of pre-workout or some caffeinated beverage, like in a can or powder form. And one specific ingredient I want to highlight, most of them always contain B12, right? Because B12, helps provide us natural energy, but there's different forms of B12. And one of them I want to highlight is the form we use. I'm going to say methylcobalamin, right? It's a methylated form of B12. Many of these other companies, most of them, I mean, because I just pick up bottles all the time. My kids have like that, shiny object syndrome when you're going to the grocery store and they want that new drink or whatever. And I always read it, and they use cyanocobalamin. Now, cyanocobalamin is not methylated, so your body actually has to convert it into the usable form of B12. And the problem is, and I was just trying to look up the statistics of how many people, I know many people have probably heard of the MTHFR gene mutation, and that means in a nutshell, you're a poor methylator. This says actually 40 to 60% of the population carries some form of the MTHFR gene. So it's not as rare as we think. So many of us are poor methylators. So again, just summing it up, you're drinking cyanocobalamin. If your body cannot convert it into the methylated form, it actually becomes toxic in your body. That's where I want to get. I want you to think about that. So you're drinking something, you're doing something, but you're actually making your body more toxic. So very, very, very important on what you put into your body. And I mentioned some statistics I think it was maybe last week, 2 weeks ago, but I just want you to think about some simple things. 70% of our health span is dictated by lifestyle, not genetics, guys. You have control, you have the power. Okay, the ball is in your court. You can do this. A deficiency in vitamin D increases your dementia risk by 80%. Why would you let that happen to you if all you have to do is supplement vitamin D? I mean, just crazy little things here. So it's super important to make sure you're taking care of yourself, and supplementation is a major player in that, right? Again, we all know we need to diet, or I hate the word diet. We all know we need to eat well, follow a nice Mediterranean diet, something that works for you. We all know we need to move our body, but you also need to take supplementation because we are not getting what we need from our diet alone. So you need to make sure you take care of your body. If you're confused on where to start, that's what I'm here for. I want to help you start something, and I want to help you figure out how to stack, which is what I call it when we're kind of layering in other supplements. So I love saying, we have a newer pack, Foundational 5. That is my go-to right now to get you to start on something because it addresses deficiencies, it addresses inflammation, and addresses gut health. Very, very, very important. And then together we can stack in other things. I mean, these will make a major difference in your life. I do have one. It's a very brief email that I got, but it's from a customer of ours. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, sorry, that was me. The methylene blue is a lifesaver. It has destroyed my anxiety and is also helping my son, right? So methylene blue, guys, it helps support your mitochondria. It helps so much for your brain health, but it can really help people with depression, with anxiety. So, you've got to give these things a try. The goal is to hopefully reduce the use of your medication if you're on it, or maybe even completely eliminate the use of medication. And if you're not on it, keep you that way, right? So that's the goal. Always here to help. Love everything we're doing with Live Good. And yeah, back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Wow. Love it. And I'm glad you mentioned methylene blue because this has become one of our most popular products, and for very good reason. I mean, the brain boosting ingredients that we've got in here, specifically methylene blue, are awesome for focus, concentration, just short-term cognitive function. I mean, you take this stuff and you are zoomed in, you are focused, you are like ready to crush your day. But the long-term effects, memory, the other scary things that happen to your brain as you get older, if you want to stay sharp, keep your memory, keep your brain healthy, this is such an amazing product. It's a dissolving strip. You simply open it up. It's like a Listerine strip. You put it on your tongue. It turns your tongue blue. It turns your pee blue. Don't take it every day because you don't want your mitochondria to rely on it to function correctly. But I will tell you this. So you want to take it like every other day. That's how I do it. Or maybe 2 days on, 2 days off, 3 days on, 3 days off. It's also photodynamic, which means you go out in the sun after you take it, get some sun on your skin, and it helps actually activate the product and work even better. But I've noticed, Dr. Ryan, that even on a every other day schedule, on the days I used to feel more focused on the days that I took it and it was noticeable, but now it's like I didn't take it today and I feel like I'm crushing, like words are coming to me and I don't have to stop and pause and say, what's the word I was looking for? Because when you're consistent with it every other day, I feel like it's actually not just helping my brain on the days that I'm using it, but also helping my brain on the days that I'm not using it, because it's teaching my brain how to continue to work awesome. So just such an amazing, amazing product that really everybody should be taking. For what is it? $12.95, less than $13, $12.95 for 15 strips, a 30-day supply, taken in every single day. I mean, every other day. $12.95, guys. $19.95 retail. Every one of our products has a retail price and a member price. Unlike Costco that Nader was talking about, where the only people who can shop at Costco are people who are members of Costco. At Live Good, you don't have to be a member. If you want to pay a few dollars more or pay our retail price and just try a product or two, you can absolutely do that. If you want to be a member and save a lot of money, if you're buying more than one product a month, it makes sense to be a member because you're going to save more than the $10 a month on when you buy more than one product. And that's why most people have our membership, almost 2 million members around the world in just under 3 years. But just another amazing product. So awesome stuff, Lisa. Thank you so much. Let's go out to our amazing director of product development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin, the guy that makes all of these awesome products. I talked a lot about the ingredients, how he sources them, why he creates these products to help himself, his family, and all of us get healthy without having to spend a ton of money. And here's the cool thing about this. And Lisa talked about it a little bit, but when it comes to price and it comes to cost of ingredients. Manufacturing costs are going up. I mean, the economy, there's inflation, all this stuff. Manufacturing costs are going up. Product raw material costs are going up. Sourcing these products gets more expensive. And a lot of companies are raising their prices because of that. And kind of justifiably, if you want to call it that. Here, we haven't raised a single one of our prices at all. And we don't skimp on quality. In fact, our products cost more to manufacture than most of the products out there that are selling for about 4 or 5 times more, because we don't mark them up to pay out big commissions in a compensation plan. We don't mark them up to pay out doctors or chiropractors or health practitioners in their clinic. We don't mark them up to pay affiliates or anything like that.
Right.
We give them to you guys at just a few dollars above cost. We keep it very lean. And again, pay out the commissions on the membership or in the whole company on the membership. We're paying out over 80% of that $9.95 a month. We've got over 30% of our affiliates in profit. But you know, this guy, Dr. Ryan, is awesome. Again, not only does he use the highest quality, cleanest, purest ingredients on the planet, but he makes sure that there's never anything in any one of these products that is harmful to any one of us. And that is a very huge thing and a very rare thing when it comes to this crazy supplement space. I mean, I'll tell a quick story real quick, then give it to you, Ryan. But they did a test from the University of Mississippi, about 30 products on Amazon, supplements. Tested each one of them to see 2 things. To see, number one, if what they claimed was on the label was actually in the product. Number 2, to see if it was even clean. And of the products, of the 30 products they tested, what is it, 17 of them, 16 or 17 didn't match what was on the label. Less than half of the products out there that people are buying don't even have the ingredients that the company says are in the product. Most of the time they're missing ingredients. Sometimes they even throw in extra scary stuff that they don't even mention on the label. And again, just another reason to have full transparency, to show those third-party tests, because just because a company says they're third-party tested, if they're not showing you those tests, if you haven't seen that documentation, it's a very, very scary thing to, to trust a lot of these companies out there. Because a lot of the companies, even with this test, had or claimed third-party documentation or claim organic, and then there's not an organic product in there. So anyway, with that, our awesome guy that creates all these products, our director of product development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Hey, awesome, Ben. Thank you very much. You know, it's funny. You guys usually, after you're done talking, there's not a lot of gaps, but today you left one in there, and I'm going to just highlight that in a moment. But when you guys are talking about, like Lisa's, a lot of big words and technical things, but she's talking about the quality of an ingredient. She specifically highlighted and talked about a B12, and you see that virtually everywhere. That's almost across the board. I mean, people use cyanocobalamin in almost everything. And if you start to look at our products, you understand, well, look, they chose the methylated forms of the B vitamins for those reasons. Very, very, very strong, compelling reasons. So, that's a quality selection process, but you need to know about it. And so I think a lot of brands don't necessarily have a brand representing formulator. And in my background is in pharmacy. I'm a pharmacist, but the thing is, I've always had to pay attention to the material, the ingredient selection. That is what pharmacy is. You have to be able to read the labels. You have to be able to read what's inactive, or they call it excipients. You need to understand that those do have an effect on the body. And so it's very important to really kind of bring all of that into play when you are formulating a product. And that's the case I would tell you in the multivitamin, of course, you'll see the methylated form of vitamins. In our D3, we've used an certified organic plant-based form of D3 with 2,000 units. And then why did we choose in our magnesium to use glycinate and gluconate? I talk about these as examples. That's our daily essentials pack. So when you start there, you get really the coverage that you need on all of your essentials. And that's important. But you also want to make sure, again, it's the product selection, the quality of ingredients that is going to matter the most. So the gap that you left open for me was that the product, there's so many products. There's 40 plus products. I mean, it's unbelievable. 2.5 years. I'm so proud of the product lineup. But this week, we just launched black seed oil. And this has been such an incredible hit. And people have been really anticipating this launch, because if you look at what's on the market, you will not find 1,000 milligrams of black seed oil, which is all seed, standardized to 5% thymoquinone. And that's an active constituent in the black seed, like in the plant. And that's really the bioactive component that people want the most. That's what's been studied. And so, no, there's no comparables. Like you can't find anything that matches exactly like that. And, it's unique to us, okay, at the moment. And we have a few products that are unique to us, but going into this business, I didn't think of it like that at all. And I still do not. So I'm glad I was right on the assumption, because I assumed that, look, it was fair play to have full disclosure. The open transparency was really what this business is. It's a food
Yes.
ingredient. There's no secrets. And if you look and see, we've got a few unique products. Our number one seller is Factor 4. Check this out. I have it, but Factor 4, it's our fish oil, our curcumin, our CoQ10, and our garlic. Guys, it's unique. No other brand has it. Those four things together are a very powerful combination of ingredients for inflammation. And, a lot of oxidative stress and a lot of benefit, right? Nobody else has it. They can, they should, people really should, they should make it. The way we label our supplement facts, they can copy it exactly. Our organic super reds, our organic super greens, they can copy it exactly. There's no secrets, and then when you look at the newly launched black seed, it's the same thing. There's not another label out there that looks exactly like that. It's unique, it's one of a kind, but it doesn't have to be. The industry doesn't have to be that way. People really do need to catch on, because Live Good has now really disrupted a lot of components to the supplement industry. Not only did we disrupt in price, obviously, but we really hit them on quality. It's very, very difficult to stand behind a product, to stand in front of it like we do multiple times a week. Our videos, we put it out there, full transparency. You can't do that if you're hiding stuff. You cannot do it. Just think about it. Like Ben said, like certificate of analysis and extra testing. If you were to ask a brand for that, you'll get a run. You're probably not going to receive what you're asking, or they might give you some weird answer. You're never going to get exactly what you're looking for. Where with us, we give you everything. And if you do not see something, you email Lisa or myself, and you get an answer and response back to it. Because again, we want you to feel comfortable, and that's how you should shop across the board, all supplement brands. The way we're teaching you to shop from us is how we want you to apply that to all of the supplement purchases you make. And if you ever have any questions, if you find a product that doesn't seem like we have similar, email us, let us know, let us look at the label, and we'll give you honest feedback on it, because I think it's important. Again, for us, Lisa and I specifically, from our background, it's about product education and empowering the consumer to make better decisions. Because here's the flip side: if you just don't care and you don't pay attention and you buy the latest and greatest, because it's a marketing company, guess what you're going to end up with? Likely, you're going to end up at worst or at best wasting your money. At best, wasting your money.
Wow.
At worst, you wasted your money. Plus, you might have caused some harm. You might have loaded your body with more toxins and some things that you didn't think you were putting in your body that are actually there, like the Amazon study, or like the glyphosate in the super greens product that somebody is, not the super greens are a product, but some other greens product, these types of things. So guys, just be careful out there. And but absolutely, I mean, Live Good is carving out such a beautiful niche in the industries. I'll send it back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Love it. Give me one product, why it's awesome, why people need it.
Buddy, I have to go here. I have to, because when you start to read down the list of benefits things, it kind of reads like a shilajit. It kind of reads like a shilajit because it has so many areas that it has impacts on, because of the thymoquinone, the active ingredient in here. And because we've standardized it, we've created such a high quality, unique, one-of-a-kind supplement on the market. It can help with so many things because of its powerful antioxidant potential. If you actually know what I'm going to do, Ben, let me do a video right after this. I'll send you a video we can publish too, because I'm just going to go down and highlight some of the amazing benefits of this product.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, it is awesome. So we just launched this 2 days ago. Brand new product, just $14.95 for members, $19.95 retail.
Gosh.
So many benefits. Black seed is called the seed of life.
Yep.
Also, this product has been known, the black seed oil has been known for centuries, literally over 1,300 years in Middle Eastern medicine, as the remedy for everything but death. Literally the remedy for everything. They would take it for migraines, they would take it for immune system support, digestive issues, and it has so many medicinal benefits just to help your whole body work better, function right, and get results. So it's an awesome product. But one specific thing, because there are a ton of black seed oils on Amazon and on the market, if it doesn't have at least 1% thymoquinone, that's the active ingredient in the black seed oil. If it doesn't have at least 1%, you're not going to get any results. Lisa was talking about therapeutic, what's the word she used?
Benefit.
Yeah, therapeutic benefit, but the word before that was enough to have a therapeutic
high
benefit.
enough dose to have a therapeutic benefit.
A what dose?
A high enough dose.
High enough dose to have a therapeutic benefit. Right. If it doesn't have at least 1% thymoquinone, did I say that right?
I absolutely love the way you pronounced that. I can't believe you pronounced it that way. That's great. We should definitely play with that. Thymoquinone.
Oh my God.
Awesome.
I said
But that is the
thymoquinone.
active ingredient. Again, if it doesn't have at least 1%, like you're not going to get any benefit from it. This has 5%, like highest potency that you could probably find out there. 5% thymoquinone, which means that you're getting results. Like you're getting pure, clean, healthy, high quality black seed oil. If it doesn't have at least 1%, don't even look at it. And I mean, if it's 1 or 2% and it's more expensive than this, which is most of the time, whatever. $14.95 for the highest quality, cleanest, purest, most results-oriented, beneficial black seed oil on the planet. And that's just another one of our products. I'm going to talk about one of our product packs because this is what I've been, every time anyone asks me, what should I get? What should I start with? My answer is our Ultimate Wellness Pack. It is the best deal in the entire supplement industry. And it includes the 3 I talked about earlier, our Ultra Magnesium Complex, our multivitamin, and our vitamin D, which is our Daily Essentials Pack, along with our one and only, one-of-a-kind Factor 4 anti-inflammatory that Dr. Ryan just talked about, and our Super Reds, my favorite product, one of them. I mean, I keep going back and forth. Collagen has been up there. My energy patches are crushing lately. But this is the best cardiovascular health product ever created, USDA certified organic. Open up those blood vessels, help with circulation, help with sexual health, help with brain health. So many benefits. Everyone knows about greens powders. Reds powders may be even more important because we need to protect our heart. This is such an amazing product. $18 alone as a member, part of our Ultimate Wellness Pack, are Super Greens. Highest quality greens powder on the planet. I just posted a video about our spirulina. Spirulina is one of the most nutrient-dense superfoods in the world, and very few greens powders have as much spirulina as our Super Greens, 1,600 milligrams per serving. And on top of that, even of the ones that do have at least 1,000 milligrams, none of them are USDA certified organic. This is the cleanest, healthiest Super Greens. Most of us are not getting enough greens, fruits, and vegetables in our daily diet. We need to protect our immune system, help with our digestive health. It's got probiotics, great for stress, anxiety, even energy. Just an amazing product, and it tastes delicious. This is probably the best Super Greens product I have ever tried. It is awesome. Last but not least, our essential aminos. And the reason this is in there, there's a very legitimate, obviously we put it in here for a reason. That's what I'm trying to get at. Because as we get older, our muscles start to fatigue, not fatigue, but atrophy. They start to go away. They start to get smaller. That's why we were stronger 10 or 20 years ago, most of us, than we are today. And that just doesn't go for like muscles, like doing push-ups and pull-ups and stuff and squats. That goes for our brain being a muscle. That goes for our heart being a muscle, every organ in our body. Like we need to protect that as we get older. And that's exactly what these essential aminos are for. Because as Lisa talks about, we want to extend that health span. This is a huge part of that, because if without it, our muscles continue to atrophy. We're not feeding them. This is the building blocks of protein, just an awesome product. You get all 7 of these products. Anywhere else you'd be spending $300 or $400, $99 for this entire pack. This is our Ultimate Wellness Pack, 7 products for $99. Just an awesome, awesome deal. I'm going to talk about a couple of products and talk about the comp plan, but we've got our Himalayan Shilajit and Organic Sea Moss, just such an amazing product. Our USDA certified organic healthy mushroom coffee with weight management ingredients. We just launched our pet multivitamin, USDA certified organic, human grade. And because of that, Ryan, I actually tasted it the other day just to see. I know. I mean, it's human grade. Doesn't taste bad. Doesn't taste great for humans, but dogs love it. We've got our creatine plus HMB. Every one of us needs this, not only to protect our muscles, but the brain benefits of creatine, guys, are becoming more and more talked about every single day. We need a high quality creatine. This is the highest quality, cleanest creatine plus HMB on the market. Lisa talked about our E3 pre-workout. We've got 2 amazing protein powders, our USDA certified organic plant-based protein vanilla flavor, and our whey protein isolate with colostrum, which is our chocolate flavor. We've got hormonal balance products, vitality for men, women's hormone support for the ladies. Guys, all of these products, highest quality, lowest price, hydration amplifier. If you haven't tried our new watermelon flavor, this is our lemon. You definitely want to have that in your cabinet. I mean, all of us need to keep ourselves hydrated. That's just an amazing product. How about our liver support? I mean, I just say the word liver support and people are like, oh my gosh, I need that. Yeah, every single drop of blood filters through our liver every single day. If we're taking prescription medication, drinking coffee, drinking alcohol, we are beating up our liver. We need to protect it. This is such an awesome product, and it's getting a ton of action, results, orders, sales. That's what I'm going at. Our probiotic gut support. Our gut is like our second brain. You got to protect it. This is an amazing probiotic product. Comes in a blister pack to keep the active bacteria alive. We've got our sleep patches. Another one of my favorites. Has melatonin in it. Slow release throughout the night, so you don't wake up after you've taken your melatonin and feel like you need more. It slow releases our collagen peptides. Highest quality collagen, great for hair, skin, nails, joints, even muscles and bones. With what Dr. Ryan put in here, we've got CBD oil. We've got an amazing line of skincare products, including our whipped tallow balm. What is the price on this? $12.95 or something for the highest quality whipped tallow. Men and ladies, I mean, everybody loves this. Makes your skin feel so amazing, soft, just kind of, it's like food for your skin, but it's an awesome, awesome product. So children's multivitamin, that's a lot of them. And there's more. You guys can read all about them on the website. But I know a lot of you guys are on the call to learn about the opportunity. And I just want to really reiterate, when you've got the highest quality products on the planet, the lowest prices anywhere, it just makes it easy. That's why we're not the fastest growing company in the world, because necessarily we've got the highest quality products at the lowest prices. Maybe, probably directly and indirectly, whatever. But it's because people can do it. They can duplicate. That's why we talk about 30% of our affiliates are in profit, more than 10 times the average in the network marketing industry. Because when you give people an opportunity to have at their disposal the highest quality products at the lowest prices, they don't have to try to convince people that some magic pill is the best out there when ChatGPT says it's not, when Google says it's not, when Amazon shows you 12 other products that clearly are better, and people are trying to convince other people that this is the best. Like, there's a reason the network marketing industry is struggling right now. There's a reason that 99% of companies are losing volume and losing momentum, because selling overpriced products without full transparency just doesn't work anymore. And so when you give people an easy way to go out there and get results, I mean, you're just like, a lot of this stuff just sells organically. You don't even have to try to sell people. And you talk about the super reds and people are like, I need that. Talk about liver support. People are like, I need that. You mentioned Himalayan Shilajit, and it's getting a lot of attention right now. We could build an entire company around this single product alone. In addition, I mean, talk about our black seed oil. Since we launched it 2 days ago, I mean, the orders have been absolutely flying. Collagen, something everybody needs. Again, we could build an entire company around any one of these individual products, highest quality, lowest price, and have a lot of success, help a lot of people get results. And that's why we're growing as fast as we are. It's because of the duplication. Because as Nader likes to say, a lot of people, this is going to be their first and last network marketing opportunity. A lot of people who have never been involved in the network marketing industry are finding out about our products, and then they find out there's an opportunity to make money by sharing them and introducing other people and creating new members for people and making a lot of money. And remember, like, we didn't create this company to help the 1% of people who want to make $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month. Yes, we've got a lot of people doing that, even 2 and 3 times those numbers. What's most exciting and what we created this company for is to help the masses, help more people be able to make $100 a month, $300 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, $1,500 a month than any other company out there. And that is exactly what we're doing, what we're seeing, and how we are changing the industry and changing the world. Finally, for the first time, people are having results. When 30% of people are in profit, 100% of people are saving more money than they're spending every single month. It makes it easy. It makes you feel good and not have to, like I left this industry because morally and ethically, I didn't like seeing people lose money. I didn't like seeing people overpay for a product that may or may not get results that they don't even know what's in it because the company has a proprietary blend and won't show you the ingredients or the actual amount of the ingredients in the product. So there's a reason we're growing as fast as we are. So, I'll talk about the comp plan, but the point is, regardless of comp plan in the network marketing industry, if people can't do it, if they can't duplicate, then the comp plan doesn't, you can pay out 500% of what's coming in.
So
and if
good.
people can't sell it because it doesn't make sense, because it's an overpriced product that doesn't get results, you're not going to have any results. Here, because of what we have, because of our product line, because of everything that we're doing, it just makes it easy. But that said, our compensation plan is also probably the most generous in the industry. We're paying out over 80% of the $9.95 membership fees that are coming in every single month. So the way it works is if you're a pre-enrollee in that power line, then you see about 1,000 new members joining every single day. If you're a pre-enrollee, you have the opportunity to lock in your position and get placed in our matrix before all those people below you that you pre-enrolled before. So every Thursday night, that's why we do these calls on Thursday, is our cutoff day. At midnight, everyone moves from the power line into our 2x15 matrix. That means everyone has 2 frontline positions in the matrix. Once those 2 spots are filled, the only place for everyone else to go is under the ones who are already in there. So any one person who falls under you in the matrix, whether you introduce them, and I'll give you a reason to do that, or they fell under you from spillover because the only place for people to go is under people who are already there. Anyone that falls under you, you're going to get paid on, whether you introduce them or not. So even if they go to work, you could be making $50 a month, $100 a month, a few $100s a month just on that one person. And if you introduce them, you can make way more because you're going to earn matching bonuses on them. So the best strategy is, the number one strategy is to get these products. Get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. That's the primary reason we started this company, because the world is as unhealthy as it's ever been. More people are on prescription medication than any time ever before. Another reason that we're growing as fast as we are, because people are recognizing that. More people are overweight or obese than we've ever seen, and we are fixing what's wrong with the world. So get your products. Order them today. We'll ship them out first thing tomorrow. We even throw some stickers in there. This is our sticker for this month. It's pretty cool. We haven't ordered your product yet. And we just launched our black seed oil, so you can add that to your order if you want. But the way the compensation plan works is if you introduce your first 2 people before those spots are filled, you're going to earn matching bonus. It doesn't matter when you do. Anyone you personally enroll, you're going to earn matching bonuses on everything that they do, all their people. We've got people matching literally thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of matrix checks every single month. If you want to see the full breakdown of the compensation plan, there's a video at the bottom of the pay plan page that walks you exactly through everything. You can see how powerful and generous it is. We also have bonus pools. All of our diamonds participate in a piece of every single dollar that comes into the entire company. We call them, what do we call them, Nod? Our partners? Our
co-owners.
Or what?
Co-owners.
Co-owners. I absolutely love it. Nice. So all it takes to lock in your position, go to any of the emails you've gotten from Live Good, click on the link that says click here to join now. One-time $40 fee if you want to be an affiliate and earn income in the compensation plan. Just $9.95 a month to be a member, get a position in the matrix, and save unlimited income, or unlimited, not income, but you'll make income. Save unlimited money on the highest quality products at the lowest prices every single day. So you're looking at either $49.95 today, which is the $9.95 plus the one-time $40 affiliate fee, or if you want to save $20, 20%, get 2 months free, however you want to look at it, you could do the yearly option for $99.95. And so that's $139.95. So $99.95 plus the one-time $40 fee. Either way, lock in your position today. You've still got plenty of time to enroll your first 2 people tonight, reach that bronze level. In fact, tomorrow we have our Firestarter Friday call where we talk about the rank advancements, congratulate everyone, recognize everyone who has achieved rank each week. So if you get your first 2 today, we'll talk about you tomorrow. And I do also want to invite all of you guys onto that call tomorrow right here at noon, same time. You can find the link in your webinars page in your back office. Our Firestarter Friday calls are awesome. Very exciting. You hear about all the announcements, again, rank advancements, training, updates, what's coming down the pike, and how we continue to be the fastest growing company in the world, and some other cool things that we're rolling out for you guys to help you crush it even more. So that's all we got. I'm going to turn it over to Nader to close it out. Lock in your position tonight. Place your product order. We'll ship it out first thing tomorrow. And yeah, welcome aboard. See you guys at the top. Go out there, share with a few people, and join us tomorrow. You're really going to love that call. And then join us Monday. Dr. Ryan and Lisa do a great product training call. You can listen to all those trainings in your back office again in that webinars link. Those are very powerful to get more education and information on what each product does, what you can do for different health conditions, different benefits of ingredients and products. So those are really, really awesome calls that I encourage you guys to watch. So that's all I got. Welcome aboard. Nader, you got 1 minute. Close it out.
Hey, thanks, brother. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to personally welcome you to our Live Good ecosystem, our Live Good family. Aren't we having a ton of fun? We are, because we're proud. We're holding our chin up. We're getting healthy. We're staying healthy. We're doing it in an affordable way. We're going out there, sharing the love of Live Good the exact same way the Ben said it, proudly, holding our chin up. That's why we're getting 3 out of 10 people that get involved with Live Good almost immediately telling their friends. And that's what I want to share with you, because timing is so important. Ladies and gentlemen, the foundation of Live Good, highest quality price, highest quality products at the lowest price. We document everything. Everything comes with 100% money back guarantee. That being said, you just got on board with us. I would love for Ben to mention you as one of the people who hit bronze yesterday. So what you want to do right away, one of the things you have in your back office, you get a ton of tools, is the most comprehensive health system on the planet. This is our gift to you. We want to welcome you to our Live Good family. Please log in your back office now that you're a part of our family and fill this out. Honestly, it's going to go directly to Dr. Goodcare and his wife, and they're going to get back to you right away. This is the second thing you want to do after you place your product order. Remember, all of our products come with 100% money back guarantee for 90 days, even if you took it all and you send us the empty bottle. So here's what people are doing, and it's completely up to you. For about $4 a day, which is the price of a 5-hour energy, you can get our Ultimate Wellness Pack that has about a $400 to $500 value, and get trained by Lisa Ryan. You place your product order, you filled out the most comprehensive health system on the planet, it goes to the company. Now, as Ben shared with you, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have 30, 40, 50, 100 million people by 2030. Everybody that you can think of right now, they need to get healthy, they need to stay healthy, and they're going to do it in an affordable way because people's buying habit has shifted. You need to reach out to everyone that you know on planet Earth, and yes, currently we're only on Earth. You need to reach out to everyone that you know and simply give them the gift of health, give them the gift of love. Kindly ask them for their email address and send them the most comprehensive health assessment. Log in your back office, grab a couple of Lisa and Ryan's Monday Zooms that are in your webinar section that you think and you know that's going to make your friends think about their health. You want to send that to everybody that you know. Let's say out of all of your friends, ladies and gentlemen, only 5 or 6 of them recognize that Live Good will be the Amazon of home-based business. Just like Amazon started with books, and now look at them, 220 million members. We're starting with the most advanced nutritional products on earth. We're already bringing out the fundraising. We're bringing the pet products, the household goods, you name it. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Listen, out of all of your friends, only 2 of them recognize that we will be the future of commerce, helping the world to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. By simply referring 2 of your closest friends that are going to be very close to you, that's very important, okay? A lot of things just happen. We're going to mention your name. We're going to mention you tomorrow as a bronze. Congratulations for hitting bronze. The second thing that happened that blesses my heart, because I've been doing this for 35 years and I've seen so many people get involved with an opportunity and for whatever reason, which we know the reason, most of it, not making it. You just got your initial $50 back in your pocket. What a joy. What a joy. Because every time you refer somebody at $49.95, you get $25 of it in a week or 2. So you got your $50 back. You became a bronze. And here's what Ben was talking about. You just tripled your income potential in the matrix component of our compound. Ladies and gentlemen, We are the future of commerce. You need to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, and now you can with Live Good. I want to personally welcome you to our Live Good family. Share the love of Live Good with everyone that you know, because they're going to hear about Live Good through you, some social media influencer, some child wanting to go on a trip and doing it for fundraising. You want to reach out to your friends. You want to bless your friends with this and invite them on our Zoom tomorrow. Ben, I want to personally thank you, my brother, for coming back to network marketing and blessing 2 million people, which is just the tip of the iceberg. Ryan and Lisa, I want to thank you personally for creating the most advanced nutritional products that you make for your beloved family and your doggies. And now, because of this young man coming back to network marketing and 2 million warriors and pioneers in our ecosystem, grabbing the tiger by the tail, we're about to change the world. And it all starts with you becoming the product of the product. Back to you, my brother.
That's all we got. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Welcome aboard. See you at the top. Join us tomorrow for our Firestarter Friday call. Bye, guys.
See you. Thank you. Welcome to our family.